Hello there, welcome to Leroy's and Bruno's channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 29-gallon angelfish, and I have to do a voiceover because my original audio in my video wasn't working. Like, what the heck? I don't know what happened. But anyways, I'm going to try my best to repeat what I said, what I tried to say in my videos. But as you can see, we are, well, what I am doing here is I'm going to take out this black goldfish right here because he seems to be bullying the angelfish that's in there, just following it around, picking at him, and angelfish is just like, leave me alone, leave me alone. But yeah, anyway, we're going to be doing a water change on this tank and taking out the the black goldfish and moving them back into the 55. And I set up this 29-gallon because I wanted to do like a quarantine kind of thing. So, and I know that the goldfish and angelfish are hardy fish. But what you're looking at here is the filter, and I'm going to show you later how to save money on a filter so you don't have to keep on buying cartridges and wasting your money. And right here I'm going to show you why I want to do this, because as you can see the water is overflowing the top of the cartridge, and that means it's a sign of it's clogged and there's hardly any or no water getting through it. So this is a biofoam filter sponge, coarse sponge, 1 inch, and I'll be cutting that to size so it'll fit into the internal filter. And these guys are just being nosy, and when I point the camera at them, they're like, ah, they're looking at us, swim away, swim away. But yeah, these guys are, I like those guys. They're a lot of fun to watch. Anyway, so what we're going to do here is going to do water change on the 29, move the black goldfish over, and yeah, so this is just a regular dollar store cleaning sponge, no chemicals on it. It's just a plain sponge. It's like a soft side and a rough scrubbing side, and I use the rough scrubbing side to wipe the glass on the inside. It helps to remove that algae that's on the glass on the inside. It's the same sponge scrubber that you buy at like fish stores, the blue thing with the handle. And right here I'm just going to show you how I start the siphon to grab a vac. So I fill it up with water and just lift it up above the tank of the rim, and the water will start to go down. Once the water starts going down, then you just put the siphon and back in the water, and it will just, gravity will automatically pull that water out, and you won't have to like suck the end of the hose or anything. So right now it's going, and as you can see, if you look real close, there's like all kinds of gunk and poop and waste that's just there. So I'll just go around, do that real quick, get most of that stuff out of there because you don't want that to build up for ammonia. So that's what I do there, and yeah, just go around. And you can see here, as I was siphoning, the water drains out too, so I just let that go. The water just goes right outside my door. And Yeah, so I, when I do water changes on this tank, I just kind of do like a 80% or so, 80-90%, just enough for the angelfish to swim around in there. But most of the time, I really try to just do it under the internal filter there, as you can see. I'll try to show you out here. See, it just as the water just below that, then I will stop the siphoning, and then I'll put fresh water in there. So the black goldfish is in there still because I wanted to lower the water so it'll be easier to catch them with a net. As you can see there, I just got this net here, just something small, and just pick them up and put them in that one over there, that 55. And yeah, so that's what I did as the water was siphoning. So the water is low enough. And I think this is where, yeah, this is where I picked up the black goldfish and put them in the 55 with the other goldfish. So now he's not the bully, he's being bullied. But he can handle it with these guys because he's pretty much been with these guys for a while. He's getting kind of big too, looking pretty cool. So anyways, back to this one, back to this 29 gallon here. What we're going to do is just take out this filter. If you remember, water was flowing over, and I just wanted to show you that what it looked like on that side, why water wasn't going through, just kind of clogged up. So it's just like real brown gunky, and there's hardly any water flow going through that. And this other sponge here is not too bad, but I'm going to give that a rinse too. So it's going to rinse under tap water. That's just going to go in the garbage, the cartridge, because I don't no longer need that. It's just filter floss with carbon in it, activated carbon. But I'm just going to cut this foam to size of that cartridge size and just replace it with that. So we're gonna go to the sink and wash this up. So we're at the sink now. So this is the foam that I have, and we're just going to take scissors and just cut it, and that cartridge is going to go straight to the garbage. I don't need it no longer. So we're just going to cut it. Cut it to size. So that's the size we need of the filter cartridge. But when I grab this other one, it's just a little bit bigger, so I just want to trim it down a size, so it'll be perfect size for that one. So it'll go into the filter much easier. So I'm just gonna trim this down, and that will just go back into the filter. So, and here we are, we got it cut to size, and it looks like it's good to go. But before I take it back to 29, I'm just going to rinse out both of them and put it in the filter cartridge here. So I just put that in there, and that's how you're going to save money. So when that clogs up, this sponge, it's just going to act like a filter sponge. So it's just, you know how what a filter sponge does, eh? Like just sucks in bacteria and whatever else that's in the water, and So yeah, put that in there, and now we're just gonna fill up the tank. And here is the water conditioner that I use. And when I just use these 2 buckets, just fill them up one at a time. And I just use 1 cup full for the tank. Just 1 cup, and those the tank. 1 cup full. It's better safe than sorry, right? So you don't know water, how much water or chlorine's in water. So here we are. The tank is full, and Angelfish looks happy, not being bullied. He's in there by himself. So yeah, you see these little bubbles on the glass on the inside. That's because of the temperature change of the glass and the water. There's like condensation bubbles kind of thing. So it's like the water I put in was a little bit warmer than the glass. So, but anyways, right here, what I was trying to talk about here is, you see how nicely the water is flowing through now. After I rinsed out that one sponge and added that other sponge, and when I put my finger in the back and said, if this filter gets clogged up, the water is just going to go overflow on top and into the tank. So when I see that happen, that's when I know I have to rinse out that sponge. Just take it out, rinse it under tap water, put it back in. And yeah, so we're almost finished up here, so just showing off the other guys, see what they're doing. And I think I said these guys need a water change, but not until like a couple more days that they need it, those big tanks. But this one needed it because it's getting kind of yucky. So here we are. It's all done. Put the lights back on, put the lid back on, and just showing it off. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest in music.